So my name is Roderick Barrett. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Mobii Systems. So for us, synthetic intelligence is all about using data to drive video experiences. So in a nutshell, our dynamic cloud mixer, which is our new platform, is able to take in a lot of video content, a lot of data, a lot of audio content that is coming in at different latencies. We're synchronizing that content, and then we're using synthetic intelligence, which is effectively rules from structured data to drive different video experiences. So it could be, for example, changing the graphics according to what's happening live in a game, or switching camera feeds to follow a specific player or a driver, for example, in some of the projects we're involved with. So synthetic intelligence is using structured data as opposed to AI, which is unstructured data, which can lead to some unpredictability, to create a known outcome that a human would generally create. So our dynamic cloud mixer, what it's doing is it's allowing rights holders to create additional content streams from the same source content that would deliver the world feed. And what that does is it means that if you've got a lot of segmented fans that are maybe looking to experience content in a certain way, our dynamic cloud mixer is allowing you to use synthetic intelligence, which is data, to create these different composites that speak to those fans. So an example would be, one of our projects with Live Golf. There you have the world feed that is designed for public consumption, but you also, using a dynamic cloud mix, are able to create individualized group and team feeds that are personalized to those fans that want to watch John Rahm on his round. Looking at NASCAR, which is another project we're involved with, creating individual driver feeds so that while you're watching the world view, if you just want to watch Tyler Reddick and see what it feels like inside the cockpit, you can do that. So DCM is allowing rights holders to create a lot of additional content without the heavy lift of adding additional production resources to make that happen. The key around what we're doing is that it's focused on cloud-based technology. So instead of having to have a lot of infrastructure and a lot of human resources in addition to what is currently in place, you can innovate very quickly by creating a cloud-first platform that, for example, in our case, using this dynamic cloud mixer, can automate a lot of these flows. So what that means for a rights holder is that you can now experiment and you can innovate in creating divergent content that speaks to different fans, but having a feedback loop of data enables you to very rapidly change and make additional content that can be more tailored to these fans that are watching additional content. SportsPro is being good for Mobii because it's one place where you've got rights holders, you've got technology companies, you've got broadcasters, everybody coming together. And the common theme that we've heard out of it is all about personalisation. How do you reach that next level of creating personalised feeds to try and attract new audiences, and how are you going to kind of innovate around a lot of these flows? And for us, this is smack bang right in line with the technologies that we have. So being able to listen to a lot of the rights holders and broadcasters to understand their challenges and kind of confirm the approach that we're taking to try and alleviate some of those issues, I think has been good for us. Just to be in a group of very good like-minded individuals. So I think the main message for Mobii to try and get out to the wider public is that you don't need to have a lot of investment or high cost in order to be able to innovate and be able to deliver these kind of experiences. Being smart with the type of technology you deploy in the cloud means that you can scale very rapidly without this heavy cost, and you can do it effectively. So the options of creating additional content are there today. The technology exists. It's just about leveraging the right technology landscape to be able to deliver on these, and that's what Mobii's focused on.